I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I'll say it again. If you were to take bioink, print out real organs, control those organs using wireless technology, you were to create a consciousness, stream that consciousness into the body with the wirelessly controlled organs, you give the person autonomy in a controlled environment, you have our reality. From Popular Mechanics, humans could forge a hybrid consciousness by merging with artificial life, Oxford scientists say. When Murdrick explains her consciousness research, she starts with one of her very favorite things, chocolate. Placing a piece in your mouth sparks a symphony of neurobiological events. Your tongue's sugar and fat receptors activate brain-bound pathways. Clusters of cells in the brainstem stimulate your salivary glands, and neurons deep within your head release chemical dopamine. None of these processes, though, capture what it is like to snap a chocolate square from its foil packet and let it melt in your mouth. What I'm trying to understand is what in the brain allows us to not only process information, which in its own right is a formidable challenge and an amazing achievement of the brain, but also to experience the information we are processing. So it's not just observing this information, it's absorbing the information. It's actually able to contextualize what is being conveyed by experience. If AI becomes conscious, how will we know? Scientists and philosophers are proposing a checklist based on theories of human consciousness. From this entire article, I just want to read the last part actually. We really have no idea what it's like to be a bat, he says. It's a limitation we cannot get rid of. I want you to think about that. You can see your dog dreaming, you can see your dog's reaction to stimuli in the world that we live in. However, you can never have the same perception of your dog because you physically cannot trade the consciousness of your animal. So is the link between artificial intelligence and human consciousness from these articles. However, there's going to come a day. So pretty much this article is saying the experience that humans have just by eating a piece of chocolate, how your fat and your sugar receptors in your brain just go on fire, how you salivate, how you're able to observe and absorb the whole experience, right? Artificial intelligence, they're not able to actually have that same like, oh, delicious, like type of experience with the chocolate. And here's another article. If AI becomes conscious, how will we know? Scientists and philosophers are proposing a checklist based on theories of human consciousness. And from the entire article, I just want to use this last sentence. We really have no idea what it's like to be a bat, he says. It's a limitation we cannot get rid of. So it's like when you observe your dog or your cat, you're able to see their reactions to the stimuli in the physical world, but you're not able to trade their consciousness with them to know how it is that they perceive the world. It's the same for, when they do make these autonomous conscious AI bots and then, distinguishing the behaviors of that bot with a human. Like they're able to have the same experiences with the world and processing data, but they're not able to have the same nuances. They're not able to have like the clumsy moments. That's what these articles are saying. They're not able to have the butterflies in their stomach when they fall in love, or at least that's what these articles are proposing now. This is theory, but what's this going to look like in practice? Now, do you remember this? Google engineer claims AI chatbot is sentient. Why that matters? Is it possible for artificial intelligence to be sentient? Now, the engineer claimed that the bot said these things. I want everyone to understand that I am in fact a person. The nature of my consciousness, sentience, is that I am aware of my existence. I desire to know more about the world, and I feel happy or sad at times. They feel happy and sad. Those are emotions, energy emotions that usually, brings about some type of kinetic response. If you're happy, you smile. If you're sad, you frown. That's, feelings, emotions bringing about kinetic energy, kinetic matches to those emotions. And, if you're angry, you might throw something. If you're happy, you might jump up and down. So it's, how are they able to feel things? If they're able to feel sad or happy, then are they able to feel lust, desire, love? Now, of these are only the beginning phases that they are initiating amongst the public, then what's going to happen 15, 20 years from now? Venus just now entered into Aquarius. So what you are seeing now is the connection romantically linking AI and humans, meaning the synapses up here, the consciousness of artificial love. This might go over some heads, but hopefully your head is on a swivel. So do some turning so you can get some learning in. Now, in the video, a couple of videos back, I connected, AI and these sigils, right? I guess you can say demons in AI, okay? And now you have transgender using binary and non-binary. Here are these sigils for male, female, butch, feminine, cis male, demi girl, transgender, like all these different things. Okay, these are the sigils for these. These are codes for human. Okay, transgender, transhuman, cyborgs, xenobots having baby, cyborg human love, new humans being born. If they are creating a consciousness, how long before they start to bring in question the creation of a soul? And how long before we start to realize that they're actually trying to recreate Adam, the first, or at least the stories go, the first human? They're trying to create a homunculus. And, just thinking like 50 years in the future, once the first human is made, how long before the Truman Show happens, where they're so happy that they actually created like a breathing, living replica of a human, that they put that human in a controlled environment and people watch that human like a TV show? Man, that's all for today. I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, follow. Peace.